The Progress in International Reading Literacy Study, known as PIRLS, is an international comparative study that assesses and compares the reading performance of pupils at about age 10, or year 5 in England, every 5 years across nearly 60 countries. England has taken part in every cycle of the study since it first began in 2001. In PIRLS 2021 in England, 4,150 pupils across 162 schools took part. In this video, we'll take a look at the relationship between phonics and later reading performance. Our other videos cover an overview of England's key results and pupils' attitudes to reading in England. At the end of each video, we'll invite you to reflect on some of the results and how they might be relevant to your pupils and your practice. The phonics screening check, introduced in 2012 in England, provides information about pupils' early ability to read and decode words in Year 1. Linking this information to pupils' later PIRLS scores in Year 5 tells us about pupils' progress in reading during their time in primary school. In PIRLS 2021, results showed that pupils' phonics screening check scores from Year 1 were moderately and positively correlated with their PIRLS scores. What this means is that, in general, pupils who met the expected standard in Year 1 tended to go on to have higher reading performance in Year 5, and those who didn't meet the expected standard in Year 1 tended to score lower in PIRLS in Year 5. A similar relationship was found in PIRLS 2016. Correlation is not the same as causation. In other words, these results do not evaluate the teaching or testing of phonics as an initiative, and they don't prove that teaching or testing phonics, or having more mastery of phonics early in primary school, leads to better reading later on. That said, understanding that pupils who score below the expected standard on the phonics screening check are more likely to struggle with reading later on, and vice versa, might be useful motivation to reflect on what approaches and resources could help those struggling at an early stage to enable them to catch up by the end of primary school. Results from research like PIRLS tell us about broad patterns of performance and various factors associated with them. Of course, the situation in your school or classroom might be different. We'd like to invite you now to reflect on the following questions. What do you do in your school or classroom to target pupils who struggle with early reading? Is further support needed in your school to develop and build upon good practice in this area? What further support are you aware of that might be useful to access in terms of professional development, resources and advice? For example, the reading framework or support through English hubs. If you'd like to learn more about England's results from PIRLS 2021, you can visit this link.